Hello and welcome everyone, welcome back to the Flyers franchise, and today we are taking on two division rivals, the Bears and then the Packers. This will be another doubleheader, as that is the new format of the series until we make the playoffs. Once I'm in the playoffs, assuming we do make the playoffs I suppose, but looking like we will, I will switch back to the one game episodes as far as we go. I'm just winding down the series, and I think this is the best way to do it. This will be the final full season. After this, I will be doing a different style. I'm not entirely sure, but let's go ahead and jump into this game today as we got Kyler Garrett once again, one of probably our biggest rival, and off we go. We're in Chicago. Declan will field this past the 5-yard line, and we'll be taken down at about the 28-yard line as Kyle Linehan will come out for the first time today. Started the season really strong, and then we've been throwing interceptions left and right, and I think he's back in the same boat as last year, but not necessarily as good of a year. First run of the day for Marlon Mack, and he breaks free. 40, 30, 20, maybe doesn't have the breakaway speed, taken down at the 3-yard line. A 70-yard rush for Marlon Mack. We haven't seen too much of him, but I've really loved his signing. It costs a lot, but that's worth the price for a Super Bowl contender. And somehow Theo Clements actually runs out of the end zone here. Had a touchdown. It's 4th and goal. We're going to go for it, of course. 1-yard line handoff. Kosi Mensah, and he fights his way in. So no touchdown rewarded for Marlon Mack, but a 70-yard run to kick things off. And now Kyler Garrett comes out, and we'll see how he does. Now, I do want to remind everyone, this is going to have a shorter gameplay experience here. I had several crashes happen during this game and lost some of the footage. It was pretty much uneditable, and even now it's a struggle to edit, but this should work now. First throw for Kyler Garrett is good, and then he finds Evan Ingram, who, don't forget, that's a tight end they got. Really stacked roster this year. Should be better than last year, and they're just not putting it together on paper, or on the field, I suppose. Knox McGee now running past the Flyers defense here. Running back they have. I'm really excited to see what Knox McGee can do. Bit of a blend of power and speed. Now 3rd and 4, and Kyler Garrett can't figure out what he's wanting to do. He gets taken down by TJ Benson. So 7-3 your score. Flyers back on offense again. And Linehan finding Theo Clements. I am so happy we have him back. Theo Clements making immediate contributions here. Now play action, rolling out, and intercepted, and this one got away from Kai. That was supposed to go to Derek Fitzpatrick, the tight end, and instead it went all the way outside to where the wide receiver and the cornerback were. It gets picked off. Now a run for Knox McGee, and he breaks the tackle. Knox McGee Sr., a first down, about 14-yard run there as he's up to 40 yards rushing. Now 2nd down and 8 at the 39-yard line. Kyler going to find his target here, and that is Lockhart down to the 19-yard line. Now 3rd down and 8 at the 17. And Kyler picked off Dante Jackson, intended for Allen Robinson, and Jackson cuts inside, breaks a tackle, and Jackson will go the distance. 20, 10, and now he's taunting his way into the end zone. And the trade we made for Dante Jackson hasn't been as impactful as Stephon Gilmore last year, but those are obviously lofty shoes to fill. I think Jackson's still been very solid, and a pick 6 right there shows why. 3rd and 1 here as under center Kyler Garrett. They're in the bunch, but they shift Evan Ingram out left. It's a handoff, Knox McGee Sr., and he's lost the ball. Kenny Durkins knocks it out, and this one's going to go back for 6-2. Keenan Callahan dancing his way into the end zone, and that is a touchdown. Back-to-back defensive touchdowns for this Flyers defense. Kyler Garrett back on offense once again. I'm sure he wants to be off the field, and this time throws a dangerous pass, broken up. And now is where we cut into the 3rd. And here's a score for the Bears. The score is 31-6. Unfortunately, I lost a lot of that footage. It was just, I have the footage, but it wasn't able to be edited for some reason. It was really bugging out in my Vegas, which I'm going to be switching over to Premiere. for the start of my new series with College Football 25, Madden 25, and MLB The Show 24. So just a heads up. We'll see how well I can get it editing Premiere. Lance Roach, a nice catch and run here as the score is 31-13, a 28-point game. This one is, or that's bad math, an 18-point game. This one is a bit out of hand at this point. Finding Theo Clements once again, who's just been open all day on this field. And you can hear some boos raining down. Theo up to 90 yards on the day. Marlon Mack can't punch it in on 3rd and goal, as he actually hasn't got any more yards really outside of his 70-yard run. And 4th and goal. Handoff Lance, and that's a touchdown. So the Flyers go up 25 points in this rivalry game. I did not see this coming. Here's the throw to Allen Robinson, however, and he's down to the Flyer 40-yard line. And Kyler having a day to forget, but he does have 300 yards passing. Now Kyler finding Allen Robinson again. When in doubt, just throw it to Allen Robinson, I suppose. That's a first down at the 27. Now 2nd down and 10. Garrett sacked TJ Benson. Benson up to 3 sacks on the day. You missed a lot of those, unfortunately, during the edited video lost. Benson was absolutely dominant this game and has been one of the best rookies, if not the best rookie this year. Now 1st and 10 for Evan Ingram at the 14-yard line. Kyler almost gets picked off again by Dante Jackson. Would have been interesting to see if that also went for 6. Now 4th and 3. Garrett throwing this one to the end zone. Caught. Touchdown. Knox McGee Sr. That is his first career touchdown reception. So it's an 18-point game once again. We check in with 6 minutes remaining in the game. Garrett with the ball, and he's sacked and loses the ball. TJ Benson comes up with it. And the boos are raining down here in Chicago. Handoff Lance Roach for about 10 yards down to the 5. Lance Roach really didn't do anything today. Only ran it 6 times. Unusual. And 3rd and 5, Dante Pettis in the end zone. That will be the final score of this game, as we'll see one more play here. 20-45, the Bears. And Garrett sacked again. This time, Eric Holloway, who got his 3rd sack of the day. 6 sacks between TJ Benson and Eric Holloway, and that is the end of the game. The Bears were not competitive in this one, and I really didn't understand why. The defense was absolutely hounding them. I mean, they gave up a lot of yards, but the defense was just generating turnovers and scores, and it's hard to win a game like that. I do wonder if the crashes had something to do with that. I was joining back into games in progress, so maybe there was an issue with like my profile. The Madden can be a very touchy game when it comes to how animations and gameplay interact. Nothing felt off necessarily, it's just the defense was extra good, and I guess that happens. Let's go ahead and jump into our second game of the day. We'll be taking on the Packers, and the Packers led by Jordan Love, who they have pretty much fully committed to in this series, kind of like real life. I like how things work out like that. Of course, they still have Devontae Adams in this series. No Aaron Jones. Devontae Adams, still one of the best in the league, if not the best in the league. So when you have that combination, it's going to be hard not to win some games. But the Packers have really struggled. Haven't been to the postseason in a bit, and doesn't look like they're going to have a chance this season. Let's go ahead and jump into the game. And off we go here in Green Bay. And this one will be fielded by Jacoby Declan, and he's out to the 20-yard line, down to the 26. And that is where the Flyers will start their day, as Kai Linehan will come out. And remember, Kai Linehan slowly creeping up to his touchdown totals in interceptions. We start the day off with a play action, and Linehan is sacked. One thing I am always scared about with this team is Kenny Clark, but it's not even Kenny that gets the first sack of the day. And 3rd and 10 now, and it's a throw out. Caught! Dylan Murdoch. We haven't called his name much. And Murdoch with a nice play out of the slot. Now 4 wide. It's a screen pass out to Lance Roach, and Roach will pick up a first down before being shoved out of bounds.
Complete to number 1.
Now at the 44-yard line, and it's a throw and caught. And that is Sterling Shepard, who we didn't call at all last game. Unfortunately, didn't get him the ball much. I've really tried to. I like the idea of him, and I think he is one of the better receivers on our roster. But unfortunately, just hasn't been able to get open too much yet, surprisingly. Now 2nd and 4 at the 5, and a jump ball fade route to Maverick Barnes, and he's got it. So a 7-0 lead as out comes Jordan Love. And I mean, he's been having decent seasons. He just hasn't been having great seasons. I think he's been a good option, and he does have superstar development, so he's worked out pretty well for them. As he will be sacked on the first play of the day. Mitch Newman on the Mike Blitz. Now 3rd and 14. Jordan Love dropping back. A lot of time here. It gets this one out. It is caught, but it will be short of the first down. Hayden 4 yards short. So 1st and 10, back on offense here, and Marlon Mack a nice run, about 8 yards, maybe make that 9, as Mack really only had that one explosive play last game, but I like to see more of him. I think he's a really good running back. Like I did say though, we will be keeping Lance Roach as the focal point of the running back committee. Now 3rd and 3, as no incompletions yet for Kai Linehan, and that is a first down to Lance Roach in the flats. So 1st and 10 at the 22. And Kai dropping back, throwing this one over the middle, caught by Theo Clements, a nice adjustment. And 10 for 10 to start the day. When's the last time you could say that about Kai Linehan? 2nd down and goal. It's a play action, roll out to the right, and Kai flips this one in the end zone with Theo Clements, his favorite target of the last 2 games. And the Flyers go up 14-0. So the Packers, again, Jordan Love, what can you do? That's going to be a first down, but remember, no more Aaron Jones. Kind of a run by committee backfield for them. Now throwing this one out. That will be an 8-yard catch there. Now 3rd down and 2 as Atkins gets 8. Atkins will be stuffed. A lot of linebackers up the middle there. Keenan Callahan, who has been excellent this year, and Mitch. 4th and 3, throwing this one up and missing his target because a free rusher was coming at Jordan Love's face there. So turnover on downs, Flyers get the ball once again. 2nd down and 10, and Linehan will take off with this one, and somehow does the limbo there and breaks a sack, or a tackle rather, and that will be a first down. Now 3rd and 5, Linehan broken up, or dropped rather. Lance Roach got hit in the hands, and it just popped off his hands, and Kenny Clark caught it. Lance Roach, who was a wide receiver in college, a receiving back in the NFL, has really struggled, actually, at catching the ball this year. We've seen a lot of drop passes from him, and this one results in Kenny Clark getting an interception, of all people. 3rd and 4. Sacked Jordan Love. That's Chance Fortunata. You thought he was quiet? Well, that's only because the rest of our defense was so good last week. Don't forget about him. And now a pitch out to Marlon Mack. Nice run here. It's a pass, as a matter of fact, for Lance Roach. 3rd and 11, 4 wide. Lance Roach dropping back, throwing this one up for grabs for Sterling Shepard, and he tries to one-hand it and drops it. So Packers once again get the ball. Throwing this one underneath, and that is caught. Devontae Adams. And throwing it out again. Nobody on him here. I'm not sure what's going on. The Flyers are about to give up a touchdown for nothing. And Keenan Callahan tracks down at the 2-yard line. But where, I don't understand where the defense was. Now Eric Holloway getting a nice TFL, as it is 2nd down and goal to 6. Jordan Love throwing this one, broken up by Dante Jackson. Nice defense there. 3rd and goal to 6. Jordan Love dropping back, throwing this one out, caught, touchdown. Keanu O'Neal just couldn't quite cover well enough. And that will be our halftime, as the Flyers are up 14-10, your score. And I thought they looked good last half. Unfortunately, just the 2 turnovers was a little much to handle. Of course, one of them being Kai Linehan's, or not Kai Linehan's fault, Lance Roach's fault. where Kai threw a good pass and it just dropped. I mean, that's just how it is sometimes. Vikings and 49ers playing, and this is an important game as the 49ers competitive in the NFC West, but currently losing to the Vikings, who need to win to keep up with us. The Ravens are undefeated this season and look like the best team in the NFL, and they're not slowing down against the Steelers. Lamar Jackson might be making it to the Super Bowl. And then the Cowboys taking on the Giants, and this division's still very much open, but the Giants falling behind. They need this win to stay in the playoff hunt. Austin Belton won the Super Bowl. Hasn't quite been the same since. So let's go back to the game here as it's 3rd and 6, and that will be a first down there. No, 4th and inches is actually short. So back on offense once again, the Flyers throwing this one out. That is caught. Theo Clements down to the 31. 2nd down and 2. And a play action here, roll out. Kai finds Theo, but he drops it, and that's picked off the drop as well. Bad day for Flyer receivers, it seems.
Jordan Love sacked.
And Jordan Love here on 3rd and 8 after Chance Fortunato's 2nd sack of the day. Throws this one. And that is broken up, and the Flyers will get the ball once again. So 14-10, still your score here. And it's a rollout for Kai Linehan, and he's going to miss everything on this throw to Maverick Barnes. I don't know how in the world he missed that. Now 3rd and 11. Adjustments being made. Kai Linehan drops back, throwing this one up, and dropped by Sean Stevens. I mean, he caught it, but then he dropped it.
21-yard line.
2nd down and 5 for the Packers once again on offense, and Chance Fortunato, another TFL. He's been everywhere on the field today. Now 3rd and 6 at the 19. Jordan Love dropping back, throwing this one. Caught by Tay. And Dante in close defense of Devontae. But unfortunately, that's just the better receiver wins there. Now throwing this one out, caught. First down for Jordan Love. We find out Eric Holloway a little shaken up. Now 3rd and 7 as we wind down this 3rd quarter, and this one will be caught down to the 42-yard line. Chris Harris forcing the 4th down there, and with 1 minute left in the 3rd, Jordan Love will go for it. Caught by Devontae Adams, of course, inside the 30. So the game plan of throw it to Devontae Adams over and over has worked pretty well, and we're now in the 4th quarter. 2nd down and 5, a screen pass out here, and Chance Fortunato rocks him. And another TFL for Chance. This one, lucky he hangs on to the ball, to be honest. Jordan Love on 3rd and 7, throwing this one. Caught Devontae Adams. Not a first down, however. It'll be 4th and 1 at the 7-yard line. Under center, handoff. No first down for Atkins. The Flyers defense comes up clutch. And now a chance to go ahead and seal this game for Kai Linehan. Rolling out left here, throwing this one, caught. Theo Clements down to the 35, a 20-yard catch there. Now 3rd and 20, however, with 9 minutes left in the 4th quarter. And Kai's going to roll out here, and he has Theo wide open and finds him inside the Packer 40. And 200 yards on the day for Kai. Theo Clements up to 80 yards receiving. Now play action rollout, finding Derek Fitzpatrick, who catches the one-hander with defense all over him. Now inside 7 minutes, 3rd down and 6. Flyers dropping back, rolling out. And Linehan is going to run out of real estate here. He will throw this away, and the Flyers will settle for 3. So a 1-score game still. Packers a chance to tie with 6 minutes left. Jordan Love dropping back, and he's hit as he throws. Lucky he's not sacked. It'll be 3rd down and 10. And 3rd and 10. Jordan Love throwing this one up for grabs, and it should have been picked off by Keanu Neal. That would have ended the game potentially, but we do get the ball back anyway, actually. Handoff Lance Roach, and he's got blockers in front of him. A nice run down to the 42-yard line. And all the Flyers need to do is waste some time on this drive and kick a field goal at the minimum. Now Linehan going to find Davide Flake underneath, and he's down to the 31-yard line. And the Flyers continue to drive and waste time. Hand off Lance Roach, and Roach will get a first down. This drive for the Flyers is looking very promising. A touchdown here would absolutely probably end it. Now Linehan rolling out to the right. He's going to throw this one. Theo Clements down to the 11. That'll be second down and 1. Now first and goal at the 8. Hand off. No, play action. Rolling left, finding Theo. Touchdown again. Theo Clements has been fantastic this episode, and he gets his second of this game. So 24-10, one last chance for Jordan Love. He throws a pick. Caught Keanu O'Neal this time, and that should do it. At the very least, that'll waste a lot of time. And back on offense. Pitch out Marlon Mack. Some blocks. Marlon Mack. A run to the end zone, and he fumbles it. He started taunting. He gets hit, and he loses the ball, and that could have ended the game for certain. Now all 3 timeouts and a 2-minute warning. The Packers a chance. It's a hope, if anything. Nice throw here down to the 14. Going no huddle. A nice throw down the field here. And they're still going no huddle. 1:25 remaining. Jordan Love sacked. And Mitch Newman. No huddle once again inside a minute. Throwing this one down to the 45. First and 10 now. Packers still trying to fight here. A seam down the sideline, and he's open. Down to the 24. Again, no huddle. At some point, you got to start taking timeouts, though. So 19 seconds left. They do take a timeout. And this will be snapped. Thrown and dropped, actually, down to the 6. But it was dropped. So 4th and 10. Last chance here for Jordan Love. Gonna heave it towards the end zone. Devontae Adams in double coverage comes up with it. And it makes it a 1-score game, but they need the onside kick here with 10 seconds left. I mean, you're all but hoping for a miracle. Kicked and recovered by Dante Pettis. And that will end your game. Linehan comes out. Will take the final knee. And your Flyers are winners of this one. And it was a close one. But that's 2 division wins today for the Salt Lake City Flyers, who are firmly in the lead of the division. Just the Vikings are still in the hunt, so you can't let off the gas pedal here. But the Flyers, I mean, they looked fantastic today. I am a little disappointed that you didn't get to see the full footage of the first game. But I'm really, really glad you're all still sticking with me through this journey. We are nearing the end of it. Same thing with Olympia, and I'll update more on the next Olympia video how that's going. So thank you everyone for watching. Have a good rest of your day.